Welcome everyone, Costin here on Serious Gaming with my playthrough of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I'm gonna be playing a male scout. This is the GOG version, which hasn't actually been updated to offer 1080p resolution support, so I'm just stuck playing like this. Knights of the Old Republic 2 has, but only for the Steam version as far as I'm aware anyway. I don't have the Steam version. For that, I'll be playing that with the Sith Lord's Restoration Project, but anyway. Gonna go male scout, gonna spend 14 points in strength, dexterity, and charisma. I'm spending 12 in each at least just to get that modifier up at least to +1 for everything, and +2 for strength, dexterity, and charisma, because those are actually going to be very useful. Skill-wise, I'm going to spend all my points in computer use, demolition, persuade, security, treat injury, and I guess I'll just go with, well, where have I spent too many points? I mean, I guess one in, no, I won't spend, that should do just fine. I mean, it does leave me in a bit of a bad situation here with security, but I suppose I can handle that just fine, or maybe I just lower my, yeah, that should do it just fine, I guess. I'll increase my treat injury soon enough. I don't need it necessarily early on, but it's more useful later on. So, but getting security level 2 is exceptionally useful early on, so just keep that in mind. Or I guess I could lower, yeah, just lower computer use to 2, that should be fine. Okay, so I get armor proficiency light, medium flurry, implant level 1, rapid shot, okay, melee weapons. What trait should I go for? Well, I reckon that I should go at the very least for conditioning early on, because it improves my saving throws. This is an RPG at the end of the day. Name, Costin. Okay, and I'll skip the intro CGI cinematic, by the way, because that's copyrighted. So I had to skip the intro crawl because I don't actually want to get the content ID, or worse, the copyright strike. I mean, it's the same intro crawl for every Star Wars, so YouTube sees it as similar to a movie, I suppose. So anyway, long story short, the ship is under attack.
We've been ambushed by a Sith battle fleet. The Endar Spire is under attack. Hurry up, we don't have much time. I'm Trask Ulgo, ensign with the Republic fleet. I'm your bunkmate here on the Endar Spire. We work opposite shifts. I guess that's why you haven't seen me before. Now hurry up! We have to find Bastila. We have to make sure she makes it off the ship alive.
Who's Bastila?
Bastila is the commanding officer on the Endar Spire. Well, not an officer, really, but she's the one in charge of this mission. One of our primary duties is to guarantee her survival in the event of an enemy attack. You swore an oath just like everyone else on this mission. Now it's time to make good on that oath. I heard what everyone's saying about you. You've explored the farthest reaches of the galaxy. You've visited planets I've never even heard of. People with your skills and abilities are hard to find. It's no wonder the Republic recruited you for this mission. But now's the time to prove yourself. I know you're a scout and not a soldier, but Bastila needs all troops at her side during this attack.
All right.
So hurry up and grab your gear. You need to suit up so we can get out of here.
Okay. So let me just grab my gear. Alright, that should do just fine. Let me equip all of it. No armor for the moment. Gonna equip a short sword. Cardio package. Yeah. That's not how that works. Anyway. I'm also going to go in gameplay. Where is it in gameplay? Graphics? No. Sound? Nope. Maybe advanced options? Nope. Well, am I missing something? Yeah, apparently I was. For some reason, the subtitles were on there.
Okay, let's move out. We should stick together. You'll have more success with a party than on your own.
Okay.
Because of the attack, this room is in lockdown. But don't worry, I've got the override codes. You'll have to use me to unlock the door.
Okay. And I mean, I guess it's because of the tutorial aspect about it.
Now that the door is open, you better take the lead again.
Fine. So I'm in charge here.
This is Costin. The Sith are threatening to overrun our position. We can't hold out long against their firepower. All hands to the bridge!
That was Karth contacting us on our portable communicators. He's one of the Republic's best pilots. He's seen more combat than the rest of the Endar Spire's crew put together. If he says things are bad, you better believe it. We have to get to the bridge to help defend Bastila. There's a map of the Endar Spire and a copy of Karth's message in your electronic journal, just in case we get separated.
Let's move out. Let me, yeah.
Yes.
That's enabling the tutorial for a second. Open the door.
Got it.
These Sith must be the advanced boarding party for the Republic!
Fine. Don't you just love tutorial sections?
I've got a feeling that won't be our last battle with the Sith. Good thing we have med packs to heal our wounds. It might be a good idea to use one now before our next battle.
Okay, so he gives me a med pack. Advanced med pack. Okay, no loot? Fine, so be it. Disabling the tutorial as well, because I really don't need that. I know how to play this game. Thank you very much. Don't worry. It is the best option, by the way. My character might die. Or not. Yeah, you don't really need treat injury combat suit. Let me just equip that one. Okay, still in combat technically. I guess now I'm out of it. Or not. Well, come on.
Sure.
There we go. He's no longer holding his sword up. Combat suit. More Republic soldier. Alright, those guys are dead. Bye. They're all dead. You have to enable VSync, by the way, or else you'll get a bug, or in which case your character will not be able to move. It's quite the frustrating bug to encounter, but just enable VSync and frame buffer and you'll be fine. Oh, so much for those droids. Just getting the parts. Because apparently I missed some remains right here. Adrenal stamina. You can use all of these, but it's best to just
Dark Jedi!
Stop.
This fight is too much for us. We better stay back. All we do is get in the way. That was one of the Jedi accompanying Bastila. Damn, they could have used her help.
Doesn't matter, we'll just kill them ourselves. It might be tempting to use blasters, but blasters in this game actually really suck. Unless you're talking about very specific characters. With them. Alright, point of vibrations cell. No lightsaber. Would have been nice. But you can only use a lightsaber if you're a Jedi. Or a Dark Jedi, whichever you prefer. You can set up more
Bastille is not here on the bridge. They must have retreated to the escape pods. We better head that way too. The Sith want Bastille alive, but once she's off the ship, there's nothing stopping them from blasting the Endar Spire into galactic dust.
How convenient that goddamn subtitles are just like, yep, we don't care. At all. Alright, remain some credits. Not much, by the way. Okay, my character is level up. Skills. What skills? Could go computer use, train injury. Yeah, I suppose. And why not go in? Alright, in terms of feats, I'll get 1 point to persuade, awareness, and treat injury as a feat, and accept. There are some basic scripts like Grenadier and all that, but not worth it.
There's something behind here. Damn, another Dark Jedi! I'll try to hold him off. You get to the escape pods. Go!
Bye-bye. Everyone, brave fool. Alright, starboard section.
This is Costin on your personal communicator. I'm tracking your position through the Endar Spire's life support systems. Bastile's escape pod is away. You're the last surviving crew member on the Endar Spire. Now, I can't wait for you much longer. You have to get to the escape pods.
Alright, Carf, I'm coming. Right, that should do it. Another med pack. I wonder if the game auto-saves. Hold on. Gameplay key mapping. Is there an auto-save keybind? Quick save. F4! That's interesting.
Be careful. There's a whole squad of Sith troopers on the other side of that door. You need to find some way to thin their numbers. You could reprogram the damaged assault droid to help you, if you have enough repair parts. Or you could use computer spikes to slice into the terminal and use the Endar Spire's security systems against the Sith.
Yeah, you could use that. I think I'll go for the droid. You can overload the power conduit, but that's generally not worth doing. Because computer spikes are actually very difficult to acquire. Not so much repair parts. Engage your droid in patrol mode. What? Oh, wait, I need to... Hold on. Okay. Just need to pick that up. You could engage its shield, but that's just really a waste of parts. It doesn't need it. As will be proven shortly. See what I mean? Alright, prototype vibroblade. Alright, time to get the hell off.
You've made it
ship.
just in time. There's only one active escape pod left. Come on, we can hide out on the planet below.
How do I know I can trust you?
I'm a soldier with the Republic, like you. We're the last 2 crew members left on the Endar Spire. Bastila's escape pod's already gone, so there's no reason for us to stick around here and get shot by the Sith. Now, come on! There'll be time for questions later.
Oh, I forgot I disabled the movie audio. But anyway, crashing into the city on Taris.
Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever gonna wake up. I'm Karth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you in the escape pod. Do you remember?
Right, I'm Costin, by the way. How did we get here?
We've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. Try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Taris. We were banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site and all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were long gone.
I guess I owe you my life, thanks.
You don't have to thank me. I've never abandoned anyone on a mission, and I'm not about to start now. Besides, I'm gonna need your help. Taris is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet, they've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. That's pretty rare in a raw recruit, but it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves.
Alright, Kaden Alenko. Bastila, she's the one from the Endar Spire, right?
That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Taris. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her.
How can one person, even Jedi, be so important?
Bastila is no ordinary Jedi. She has a rare gift the Jedi call battle meditation. Bastila's power can influence entire armies. Through the Force, Bastila can inspire her allies with confidence and make her enemies lose their will to fight. Often that's all it takes to tip the balance in a battle. Of course there are limits to what she can do, but from what I understand of her ability, it requires great concentration and focus to maintain her battle meditation. The attack on the Endar Spire happened so fast, she never had a chance to use her battle meditation. Like us, she barely got out alive.
Alright. So what do you suggest we do next?
Bastila's gonna need our help. Many of Darth Malak's followers can use the dark side of the Force, and the Sith have already killed more than their share of Jedi in this war. Nobody will be looking for a couple of common soldiers like us, and if we're careful, we can move about the planet without attracting notice, a luxury Bastila won't have. She's gonna have half the Sith fleet looking for her. They know how important she is to the war effort. The whole planet is under quarantine. No ships can land or take off. So if Bastila's gonna escape Taris, she's gonna need our help, and we'll probably need hers.
Any idea where we should start looking for her?
While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed.
I want to ask you some questions.
I'll tell you whatever I can, though I don't know how much help it'll be.
What do you know about Malak and the Sith?
Everything I know about Malak is pretty much common knowledge. He escaped the trap that killed Darth Revan, his Sith master. With Revan's death, Malak became the new Dark Lord. It's obvious that Malak's a ruthless tyrant who'll crush anyone who stands in his way, just like Revan was. Experience has shown that the Sith won't stop until the Republic lies in ruins. Malak and his Sith don't respect anything except raw, brutal power. It's hard to imagine how someone who used to be a Jedi could become such a monster.
A Jedi, what do you mean?
Malak and Revan were once both part of the Jedi Order, but they were young and headstrong, and against the wishes of the Council, they went to battle the Mandalorians on the Outer Rim. Something happened out there. Something corrupted them and drew them over to the dark side. Or maybe there was something rotten inside them all along. I don't know. They formed an army of ex-Republic soldiers and Jedi who'd fallen to the dark side, with Revan at their head, until Revan was killed by Bastila's Jedi strike team. But even that didn't slow the Sith down. Malak just stepped in and assumed Revan's role. He took control of the Sith Armada and resumed the bloody conquest of the Outer Worlds.
I want to ask something else.
I'll tell you whatever I can, though I don't know how much help it'll be.
But can you tell me about the planet we're on?
Taris was once a magnificent planet-wide metropolis of towering skyscrapers. But that was a long time ago. The upper city where the rich citizens live is still pretty safe. If it wasn't for the Sith occupation and the planet-wide quarantine, it might not even be a bad place to live. But farther down, things have degenerated. The lower city is nothing but a slum overrun by swoop bike gangs, waging a never-ending war for control. And the undercity is... well, it's even worse. The lowest level of Taris is a wasteland overrun by rat ghouls, mindless, diseased mutants that attack on sight. I've already entered all this info into your datapad journal.
I'd like to know more about you, Karf.
I understand why you want to know more about me. I kind of get the feeling we'll be spending a lot of time together over the next while. But this isn't really the best time for long introductions. We should stay focused on the task at hand. There'll be a time for that later.
Alright, the sooner we start looking for Basilis, the sooner we find her. Let's go.
Good idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier, let's move out.
Right. So he says he doesn't really understand what he's dealing with here, but... then again, I doubt many people do. Okay, locker, computer spike. Fine. Let's see what I can make here. Use the workbench. Gonna upgrade this weapon. That should do. Let's go.
Right, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid. That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouthed aliens. Now the rest of you, get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives! Attack!
Tiskadu sukikumpa na bona na kachu, tuinkotu. Topa na bunkwalya gandonago chuchut. Kabachi kuita hodonga. Yalamo inkapun. Jiloba mulirani bobo. Wango kumbeska gang, ba mamarulira. Kuyami juskuna chitanai. Yina kun mamarulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Rundi hodonga chihonkabi.
Someone comes searching for the patrol.
Chawana bota ayuat tahonga chakanki dora. Kachi kuita hodonga. Topa da bunkwalya gando donado chuchut. Muksha papangpa, bola wana chikne. Bamuli sle uba batu konchi. Tom nongbong shang yung yang.
Alright.
No problem.
Got it.
Who are you?
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
I was just investigating
That's
there.
no excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden.
Who's that?
Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price. I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
You can trust me. Maybe I can help.
Well, I suppose you seem like an all-right sort. When I cut Holden, it made him back off, but it also embarrassed him in front of his friends. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I doubt it. Holden is one of Darvik's men. When you work for the local crime lord, the authorities tend to turn a blind eye. I'm afraid this is between me and Holden now.
Maybe I could speak to Holden for you.
Could try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the cantina in the lower city. It probably won't do any good. Holden's used to getting his own way. That's one of the fringe benefits of being a goon for Darvik. Working for the local crime lord lets you get away with things. Still, I appreciate the offer. I can't help you there. Since this thing with Holden, I've been scared to leave my apartment. I don't know anything about what's going on in the outside world anymore.
Alright.
Goodbye and good luck. I hope you can talk some sense into Holden.
Or maybe I can collect the bounty on her head. How about that one? What, you think I'm gonna play the nice, good guy? That's not how the world works. Besides, they'll all be dead soon enough, so what's the value, right? Alright, I'm gonna give him an ion blaster just because that will help with shields. Enemies can use shield. Pleased to meet you. My name is Costin. Yeah. So, there's no need really unless you just want to listen to some random noise, right? What's so great about these energy shields?
And I can tell you from experience that they aren't any good at all against a simple vibroblade. That's why the Republic has been training soldiers in hand-to-hand and melee combat.
Where did this technology come from?
Wonga kumbis ta kumjus tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chi gratu loda pograshi oniu kompa chintono muchuba. Loda ita kun. Ita patisa batua kachatutonga. Bagrasha kon tichaka Tolpa da pongwale kando nangugu chuchut. Kavadum ku pelio botenya. Bonanai kuchu.
Anything else?
Runda di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tungking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune mulerabes. Tong abog sha umninang. Wanga kun. Tag bis ju bonko koki makpanka. Ching pala chiska mule tunarana nu prata donko sicha duma wamama tus keva toma. Nisha julorcha kinkuno chan shak bulara. Umrao chiska duchi. On chuba nishika yanki. Titoke witam Boragatong, mulira siyang turong ni na potata tuwanga. Ci gratu loda pograshi oniu komba chintomo muchuba. Loda dita kun. Ita patisa batua kachatutonga. Muchishak bakat. Kiye no nama paule rachi. Yikuku ta kumjus tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabank wal ronda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun be. Achuta.
I wouldn't expect he has anything really useful. Well, there is a battle stimulant. Bonus vitality max, okay. These are stimulants, stealth field generator. You need a stealth field generator if you're actually going to use stealth, quote unquote. Energy shields, they're useful, but you only have a limited duration. Then they cost quite a bit. Anyway, I do want to sell some of the stuff that I picked up, some of the swords. I'll keep that longsword. I guess I'll sell one of the vibro blades. Karf is generally a blaster guy. He's not really melee, so that should do just fine. I mean, I guess eventually I'll level up.
No problem. Got it.
Pudu, Tunirama na prak.
Just take what you want. I won't stop you. Don't mind if I do.
Rabodani winkis naktoma. Tukning nang kongkun na murira rabes. Wana kunbes. Jingda murira.
No
Yeah,
problem.
Quarren.
Got it.
Alright, med pack. Just gonna switch that. I'm gonna try and save some med packs up, by the way. Where's that janitor?
No problem. Got it.
Oh, food locker. There we go. Ooh, shit. That was just fucking stupid of me. Well, okay, Costin here on Serious Gaming signing out. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Thank you all for watching and stay tuned for more.